Arrow 50% off sale is live. Let's go. Look at this. This is something special. It's called a literal trash factory because I'm not reading books, you're not reading books. And hey, what's down there? More books. You know, I've told the store manager, I said, hey, if you really want to get business to pick up in here so it's not like a ghost town, you need to make it so you not only expand your movie section, but you make it so it's the first thing people see. Instead of like hiding it back here, all the way in the back where no one sees it. Makes it seem like you're ashamed that you're carrying like, slip-covered releases of movies, which you really shouldn't be. So we are here for this 50% off sale. It better be good. It's probably going to be disappointing, but let's find out. So far, not looking good. We got a new movie I've never heard of. We've got the idiot versions of Conan. If you pick up these Blu-rays without that deluxe box, you're just foolish. Bunch of foreign crap. Man from Uncle Blu-ray. They got the 4K, thank God. Don't pick up the Blu-ray if the 4K is available. It just makes you look silly. And that's just a foolish, investment idea. This stuff's gonna be worth money, but you need the best possible version. Invasion. I don't normally like NyQuil Kidman, but I'm gonna tell you, that's a great flick. Very scary. Like the 90s version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers is pretty solid, but I could literally care less about the other two. So I would absolutely say Invasion's the one you need to see. They do have the 4K of Basket Case. Not a great movie, but a beautiful slipcover. So, if you see it at a good price, which it is, and hey, this is supposed to be out of print. It's still here. If you luck out and you see that slipcover still in your store, literally don't hesitate. Pick it up because that's going to be probably the most valuable release of 2024. And I would recommend that Last House on the Left, but it's not the 4K. And honestly, how insulting is it that they put these stupid DVDs here? It's in the actual Arrow slot. I'm here for this. I'm not here to buy DVDs. This is for serious collectors. But I am going to say, Arrow, you need to quit putting out all this martial arts crap. If the movie is apparent that it's not made here in America, people aren't going to buy it. And that's why these are still sitting on the shelf. And that box set back there, that's going to be here till the end of time. No one cares. Chronicles of Riddick is easily the best of the Riddick movies. I would recommend that wholeheartedly. Thank God they have the 4K of the slip. If you don't have it, pick it up. It's a very epic, very cool sci-fi movie. Vin Diesel, it's probably his best performance. I would recommend it. We got Trick or Treat here. It's a solid movie. I do think Scream Factory kind of hit it out of the park with that slipcover, but once there's a new, better version of a movie, you kind of got to upgrade. It's not something you hesitate. You just do it. And more disgusting DVDs in my way. I'm a collector, not a chump. Lots of chump releases here, though. I'm finding tons of movies without slipcovers. And honestly, you'd think Barnes & Noble just kind of put those in the bargain bin at this point just to get rid of them. Because we all know we're all here for the slips and the deluxe boxes, which we got Demolition Man here. This is actually kind of a cool release because it's not just a hard case. That is a slipcover over it. So for that, I have to recommend it. And obviously pick up the 4K. Don't pick up the Blu-ray. That Blu-ray, that's a mistake. That Clash of Titans set, I've recommended it before. And I'm going to recommend it till the end of time. I'm not going to recommend those Conan sets because what you should have done is gotten the very nice box set that included both. Because that's the one that's actually going to be worth major cash. Sometimes they keep Arrow stuff just kind of buried in with the regular movies over here. So we're going to take a peek, see if we can find some extra goodies, maybe something super rare that we can take home. Of course, they got their Kino crap here. They're always trying to peddle that Kino Lober stuff, but I don't know. I just don't know a lot of people to buy them. So far, it's looking pretty rough. I don't think there's any Arrow stuff in here, so if you're telling me that's your full selection that you have in store for a huge sale, I'm kind of shocked because, you keep all these Criterions in stock all the time, hundreds and hundreds of Criterions, and all they do is sit here and collect dust. Unlike Terrifier 3, which is actually a really good movie, unfortunately they do not have the 4K with the slipcover. Otherwise, I would easily recommend it, but don't get suckered into that movie on Blu-ray. You need it on 4K. That is a 4K slipcover movie you need to have. Don't be a chump. That's the thing. A lot of times when you see the Blu-ray version of something and the 4K version is out there, that is what I like to call the chump release. You always need to get the best. Yeah, here we are checking out the A24 crap. I hate A24. Do you guys like A24? I don't know if I've seen an A24 movie that I could actually recommend to people. A lot of times it's just like, it just feels like it's pretentious. It feels like they're too smart for their own good. I don't think I'm going to be taking any of this home. And also it's just like, they say it's like limited, but this stuff has been on their website for like years. They're just now putting it in stores, so I don't really see any value there. I'll just stick to stuff that I know is actually going to be worth money in 3 to 5 years instead of some minimalist crap that no one's even going to remember they bought in, probably a month. And here's what I call the nap corner because it's the Criterion movies, and most of this stuff is pretentious and just going to put you to sleep. Can't really recommend too much from there. Then we just got some junky regular movies that aren't worth anything. This has been a pretty disappointing trip. Barnes & Noble, if you're going to advertise you have a big sale, you really need to stock up.